Hey YouTube, hey friends, hey fam, hey strangers, hey anybody who's watching. My name is Slim and welcome to my channel. This is Escape Slim. Gonna escape with me for the next few minutes, or long minutes. Got some gushers. I have not seen these in so long and we bought them yesterday at the grocery store. Oh, can't wait. I just love to snack and eat food constantly. It's one of my favorite things to do. Happy New Year. This is my second video for 2017. It's really cool that it's a new year. And I'm really happy to still be here. I had shared a video earlier today about really cool experience I had yesterday, so you guys might want to check that out if you want to find out. But it was like amazing. So I encourage you to check out that video. And this video I wanted to just go over two things that were on my mind the other day. And just to let you guys know also, like, usually I like to record in a way where it's like you're getting literally my energy and like my feelings from something that just happened or whatever. Like, it's really hard for me to like take notes and kind of like articulate the feelings that I had the day before because it doesn't sound as raw, as real. And so I apologize, and I hope that this video will be good and get the point across as well as I possibly can. So without further ado, let's get into it. Thank you once again for being here. If you're not subscribed, if you guys enjoyed this video and check out some of my other ones, please join my family here on YouTube. And I'd love for you to come escape with me. So I'm coming to find out that it's pretty intense being a parent. And this is my first experience. I only have one child. And I am just like blown away basically. And this would take a much longer video, which I don't think I would ever make a video that long talking about parenting. It'd be like 3 hours long. But I just wanted to go over a few things that I'm noticing my daughter, and just thinking about the way I was brought up and everything. So basically the goal is for me to do the best that I can, no more, no less, and be very cautious and mindful of the things that I am, like the experience that I'm giving my child from me, from where she goes to school at, from how she lives, and just every aspect of her life, what she eats, you know, what she wears, what she listens to, what kind of things she's into, how long she, you know, plays on the computer. It's like, you just gotta be on top of it all. And sometimes, you know, some days as parents, you know, we can be a little on the tired side, a little on, you know, dealing with our own emotions and things that are going on. But now that it's 2017, now that I am continuously becoming aware more and more and more each day, I really want to apply these things to my child's life so that she can have the best start once she gets out of high school. And I was not fortunate enough to have that start. I feel like some of us are deprived of good, strong, like parenting experience right when we're ready to leave the nest and just going throughout our childhood, because it's so much more than providing and putting clothes on these kids' backs and things like that, making sure they eat, showing them love here and there. It's like you are responsible for this human's emotional well-being and spirit, and it just goes so deep. So yesterday I had, you know, a 2-hour conversation with my daughter because she told me I was spending some time with her last night, and we were just like hanging out. watching this artist that was a young girl, like her age or younger, on Ellen, on her YouTube channel, her music videos, and I was really like blown away by this little girl. And then my daughter like wanted to show me, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool. And I'm like looking at this little girl, and she's just like out of this world, like with talent, you know. And I'm just like, oh my God, like I'm really like responding to it. And so my daughter's face was kind of like the whole time, like she just has like this attitude, you know. And that's the stage that she's in now, so that's why I'm experiencing like all this intensity. She's 9, by the way, about to be 10, you know, later this year. And I knew what was going on just by looking at her, but I'm like, I'm not gonna buy into it, you know, or make it a big deal. I understand. But it was something that needed to be explained. I knew that my daughter was feeling a certain way about the experience we were having, as simple as it was. She was feeling insecure as I'm watching this other child star, you know, doing all this. She's having her own personal feelings, just like I would be having when I see my favorite star, or when I see someone who isn't famous but is literally like in my city, or just another artist that is unknown but they're doing so well and they're so advanced and everything. And that's how she was basically feeling. So when we went to sleep, you know, or when I was tucking her in, she was just kind of like, I'm like, Benny, what's wrong, you know? And she told me, she's like, well, it's embarrassing, like I don't want to tell you. And so after all of that, she told me. And the message here for this video is that our kids are experiencing basically, you know, low self-esteem sometimes because they're told by us, and you know, that they can do and have and be anything that they want to be, which they can, but at the same time it takes massive action and work and confidence and energy to place within your child so that they can actually execute these ideas and dreams and plans and visions and have it be a possibility or their reality, you know. So I think it's crucial that we build that part of our children up, and not just tell them, but show them how to, you know what I mean? So from that whole experience with Ivana last night, I was like, you know, your mommy, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm like, I can teach you, you know, how to sing and how to do vocal warm-ups. We can practice every day, and maybe you can even film me singing. And like the little footage that I do have of my daughter singing, people are like, oh, she has a good voice and she's so cute and everything. And it's like, she really can sing and she really is a character, but it's like we only get to see that because she is, you know, quite shy, and it's just a stage that she's going through. But I'm really happy that we have this relationship where she can just break it down to me even though she's still afraid. And so the message here is to really let our kids know that we're here for them, and to instill that confidence and that sort of like work ethic within them, and let them know that things just don't happen overnight. It's not just going to come that easy, you know, not fill up their head with basically all of these lies that our generation was taught. And speaking of that, I'm going to jump into everybody who's born after 1984 is considered a millennialist. I can't say the word, but a millennial. Anybody who's born after 1984 is a millennialist, and we are the type of generation that feels self-entitled, that is narcissistic, that is just all about the self, and you know, very egotistic and lazy and unfocused. And it's all because of basically just where we're at in the world and what we got from our school, which was really nothing to prepare us for this real world. And you know, we just expect everything to be so instant, you know, just like you know, and with the Facebook world and the Instagram, it's like you get instant gratification through that, and it's just blocking how to really have real skills and to make real connections with people just in your everyday life. Because it's like we're sitting in a waiting room, we're all on our phones, or if we're at a work meeting, our phone is right there. So subconsciously you're telling everybody in the room, like, this meeting isn't that important to me. I'm just waiting until I get a freaking notification to pop up. And it's like when we do get notifications and text messages, you know, that like gets us excited and that makes us happy. But when we don't have the constant flow of those notifications and interactions and responses, then we're depressed. So then we might send out a message to like a whole bunch of people just to get a response. And I just feel like, hello, like I know I'm guilty of it too, but like I just feel like it's such an important thing to get out there once again for the people that maybe not really notice that people who spend a lot of time on social media are really depressed. And I think it's something that moving more into the future and just knowing that you do have goals and you do have desires, that we need to focus more on our reality versus what's inside of our phones, because being in this experience and living life is truly living and experiencing, you know what I mean? So we might miss a moment of inspiration if we're just constantly locked in our phones, or you know, we might not really make the connection we want to make if we're paying our phones and devices more attention. And it's like when we get down, when we get depressed, we don't go to other people, we just go to our phones, and then it makes us more depressed because then we see all the highlights of what everybody has or what everybody is doing, but no one's really showing, you know, the fight they had last night with their husband or boyfriend like on Facebook, or they're not showing the sad parts of their life. I mean, granted, we do have the negative things that we see, but for the most part, it's a highlight reel, you know? So, and for all of the kids who have graduated, even like people like myself, just coming into this corporate working society of America, you know, it's really hard to get in. And it's because they want you to have everything, you know, already like set as far as your qualifications and experience. And even people who do have all of that and they get in, they'll be in for about a year and a half, you know, and they don't feel anything from that because they want the instant success and they want everything just really, really fast. Just like when we are watching movies and stuff, like we can download, stream movies that are at the movie theater, or you know, things like that are on Netflix. Like we could watch freaking whatever we want, the whole series. We ain't gotta wait a week. So things like, you know, joy and job fulfillment and love and true happiness and having and developing a skill set, like it takes years and it takes time, and it's really, really important that we are aware of that, and that if we want to develop those things over time, then we get out of the matrix and we start to work more, not be busy with being on the phone, you know, drinking a smoothie, doing this, like just doing like too much, but like being productive, you know, planning out what you're gonna do today. Like I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna do this, and not have your phone there. I'm gonna study, not have your phone anywhere around you. When you wake up in the morning, I'm guilty of this, like checking my phone first thing. It's like, no, like say good morning to your love, or get up and make breakfast and do some yoga, or go for a walk, or just meditate. Do whatever it is you enjoy doing before you absorb yourself in emails and text messages and all of this like chaos, you know what I mean? And just practice it. I feel like it might make a difference. A lot of people, you know, deal with insomnia late at night, and it's because a lot of us are distracted by our phones. We see something, it's on our mind while we're trying to fall asleep. It's not healthy glaring at that light all night, you know, right before we go to bed. It's crazy. I've literally had dreams about people that I've seen on Facebook because I saw their picture before I went to sleep. That tells you something right there. That shit is just like too much. So, you know, our phones can be charged out in the living room. I just feel like less is more, definitely, and that's something that I'm applying to my world here in 2017. And I don't want this video to be too long, but I just wanted to come by briefly and express these few things and just put them on your mind in case these are things that you agree with and that you think would be important as well. in your children's life and also in your life. Just, you know, creating a healthier mental space and opportunity for real growth when you really just buckle down and focus on the reality. So I love you guys. Thank you for being a part of my channel. Thank you for supporting me. I would go longer with this video, and I hope that it came out okay. I was really passionate about these two subjects the other day, and I just didn't have a moment to sit down and record, but I am very much so passionate about those two things, so I maybe even go into detail about it in a different video. But again, I hope you guys are having a good weekend and that you guys escape with me again pretty soon for Mindful Mondays and just any time that I post, because I'm just gonna freestyle the way I post. I'm not gonna really operate on a schedule. Definitely every Monday for Mindful Mondays, and I'm sure Freestyle Fridays won't be a problem. Just come in on and just, you know, doing a random vlog, which is considered my freestyle, like just whatever I want to come to you guys with. So again, if you guys have any requests as well, please let me know. I took a request, and like I said, it worked out really amazing, and I made another video about that. So if you guys are interested, check it out. And again, thanks for being here, and Happy New Year. Enjoy the weekend and the week ahead, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.